Hi! I've brought this video to you for my college final. Epic, great, been in the work for months, and typing this script exactly 4 weeks before the deadline. We love procrastination here, folks. A warning that this is not a study or a history of Katamari. There are already pre-existing studies that you can find on the net which will be way better edited and put together than this one. Katamari Damacy has been on my radar for years now. Ever since 2018 when Katamari Damacy REROLL was released. At first, I was not at all a big fan or too engrossed in it. My dumbass could not handle the controls, but once I did, I found myself humming along to the music and trying to collect every royal present. Back then, I was really antisocial, so I had a really hard time making friends. But I knew that when everyone else did not understand me and my weirdness, I knew that the prince would be there to pick me up again and cheer me up. Now in 2023 present day, I've gotten that love and admiration back at full force and a little bit of a hyperfixation. Don't come after me. I really wish I could learn 3D so that I could create those low polygon character models. They're so cute. For what the game was at the time that it was released, it was absolutely breathtaking. The original 2004 release was alongside games such as Far Cry, Half-Life 2, Halo 2, and freaking Doom 3. Having Katamari compete with the others for market in this sea of darker first-person and third-person shooters sure did make it stand out drastically. Even today, I wish that more games would come out that have that childlike feeling to them. As a gamer... No, I won't say that. For the music part of this video to make it a little bit interesting, I want to rank these songs on a tier list. This will only be for the first installment, the first game, although I do want to go into the music from the other games too at a different date. Roll that juicy footage.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off saying that I originally planned to record with a guest, but unfortunately I was unable to get them to record with me on a good time, so we're gonna do this now. First off, we have Katamari Nana. For Katamari Nana, I'd have to say it is an A tier, personally for me. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy how it's simple and it's stuck in your head and it plays before you start the tutorial stage, and I think it's pretty cool. Okay, Katamari on the Rocks is such a freaking banger. I'm gonna have to put it on S because it is one of the most iconic songs from this game. It's really catchy. It's a solid S tier. Okay, you could definitely put Overture in the on the background of whenever you'd be studying or you'd be working. It's just a piano rendition of Katamari Nana, which I really enjoy listening to, so I'm going to put Overture on an A tier. Okay, for The Moon and the Prince, I have mixed feelings. Overall, I think the song is pretty good, but I wouldn't listen to it on my full time. But it's a solid song, I enjoy it. I'm gonna have to put it on B tier. I hope that doesn't rustle anyone's feathers. I don't know how to pronounce this. Fogue 7777. Okay, I know that this one is just the theme of the King of Cosmos, but I love the King of Cosmos, so it's an A tier for me. I really enjoy this song because of how goofy it is and how whenever the King of Cosmos appears on screen I get really happy, so I'm putting this on an A tier. Okay, next up is Lonely Rolling Star. It's a pretty overrated Katamari song, but it's a good overrated Katamari song. So I'm gonna put that on S. It's just a lovely it's a lovely song to listen to. Okay, Walking on a Star. I already heard the first two notes and I already knew that it was S tier. I think it's freaking adorable, and the trumpet at the end, it really suits the prince. It's pretty much his theme in my opinion, so I'm gonna put it on S tier. Okay, Katamari Mambo de... Oh, I love Katamari Mambo. I'm gonna put it on S tier because the singing is really catchy. I love the beat. I love listening to it. I think that like if I had to compare this to like the other songs, I feel like this like upbeat song it's really good to play like a level to. So I'm gonna put this on S tier. You are smart. Okay. I don't even need to listen to this song to tell you that it's my favorite Katamari song. It really reminds me of Moonbase Alpha, and I think that's why I have such an attachment to this song. But I feel very smart listening to the song, so it's a solid S tier. Crimson Rose and Gin Tonic. Let's listen to it.
みんな幸せ塊
Oh, this song, A tier, solid A tier. I love the drum at the beginning. I love the girl's cute voice. I love singing along, and it's such a lovely song to hum to. Wanda Wanda. Okay, I'm gonna be harsh here. It looks like I freaking forgot one. Uh-oh. So it appears that I forgot to add Wanda Wanda. So I'm just gonna edit that in. It's a mix between high D tier and low C tier for me. Wanda is gonna be here. That's where I would put Wanda Wanda. In between C tier and D tier. Okay, we can continue. Next up is Q Sara Sara. Okay, this song is one of my favorites from this game's OST, so I'm going to be automatically putting it in S tier. Q Sara Sara is also really good to listen to by itself because the man's vocals is very nice and pleasant to listen to, and I think it's a very cute love song, so I'm putting it in S tier. It's a really good song. I love it. Next up is Angel Gifts. Okay, this song is also mixed in my opinion. I do like the song, however, I feel like listening to it just normally would be too jarring for me. If I was playing a level, it would be like better to experience and better to listen to. I'm going to put Angel Gifts on a C tier. Roll Me In for me is one of the best Katamari songs overall. I'm gonna rank Roll Me In on the top S tier. I love this song so much. I'd say it's a little bit underrated. I'm putting this above all the other ones. Okay, Katamari Stars would be perfect for like a lo-fi live stream. And I think this music, it gives me like Mario Galaxy vibes. Katamari Stars is a solid A tier. I love Katamari Stars. So this song I had mixed feelings towards also. So for Cherry Tree Times, at first I didn't really enjoy it that much. But then as I listen to it more, I feel like I love it so much more than I used to. It makes me feel all bubbly and happy. Cherry Tree Times is a solid A tier. If you were to ask me how I feel about Cherry Tree Times like a year ago or 2 years ago, I would probably put it on like a C tier. It's very cute. For a Lovely Angel, it's a pretty short song, but it feels really long when you listen to it. You're being like told by your father if you're a disappointment or not. You can't really listen to it by itself. Lovely Angel is for me a C tier. It's not my cup of tea, personally. The last samba played on one of the trailers for Katamari Damacy REROLL. It sounds like it would play in like Brazil and you'd be like in a festival and you'd be like shimmying or something. So I'm putting it on B tier. It's fun, so I'm putting it higher than C tier. Katamari of Love. Katamari of Love plays on the last level of the game, getting stuff together and creating stars. It's very symbolic of having love and everyone come together from different cultures and everyone lives on the same planet. It's a solid S tier song. It's really good. And that does it for my Katamari tier list.
I wanted to make more objects. If there were a few objects, I feel lonely. If there are more objects, they will make things more colorful, but when they're all rolled up, they're gone. I felt empty. If we love video games, we have to feel more, observe more, and enjoy more while we create games. There is no completion in games. They are always developing. But despite that, we always say that there is a certain way that games have to be. Perhaps we are hiding behind these rules and relying on past experiences. Perhaps we need to ignore the players and our companies. Maybe we should just try creating a game that we like. And I think that's a pretty good conclusion to this video, if I do say so myself. From all the time that I spent working on this, I'm thankful to finally be finished with this project. Although I do adore this series with all of my heart, I can't help but be excited to work on something that isn't Katamari related. But overall, I recommend anyone who wants to get into the series to give it a shot, or at least a try, because even if it starts off a little weird, Katamari REROLL is worth the experience of completing at least once. MILF stands for Man I Love Sonic.